Hi everyone. I'm excited to share a little bit about the amazing work that the Botched Lab at UNC focuses on. And it all revolves around a fascinating type of cell called endothelial cells. Now, this might not be a term you hear often, but by the end of this talk, you'll see just how important these tiny little cells are and how they quietly impact your everyday health. So, what are endothelial cells? Endothelial cells make up something called the endothelium, a thin but incredibly important layer that lines all of your blood vessels. It might not sound like a big deal at first, but your endothelium is actually made up of trillions of endothelial cells, making it a super large organ. And it plays a critical role in how your entire circulatory system functions. Think of your blood vessels like pipes that carry water in your house. And endothelial cells are like the lining inside this pipe that creates a smooth surface that keeps everything flowing properly. Without them, your blood vessels would be kind of bumpy and inefficient, kind of like driving on a pothole-filled road instead of a smooth highway. You might be thinking, where are these endothelial cells located, like in the body? They're everywhere. They line every single blood vessel in your body, from the largest arteries leaving your heart to the tiniest capillaries at the tips of your fingers and toes. That means they're in your brain, your hearts, your lung, your skin, you name it. What's crazy is that if you lined up all the endothelial cells side by side, they'd cover several tennis courts. And you'd probably never even heard of them before. But they're part of what keeps you alive, every heartbeat, every breath, and every step. And now you're wondering, what do these cells actually do? They actually do a lot. They're not just passive bystanders that help blood move along, but they're kind of like security guards, and they keep blood flowing smoothly. They reduce friction so that the blood can move easily, and they can also control what goes in and out of the blood vessels. They kind of act like gatekeepers. They let oxygen and nutrients out of the blood system into your muscles, and they also can let immune cells reach a cut or an infection site. They prevent leaks by forming tight connections that keep your blood from leaking out to tissues where it doesn't belong. And they can also, if there's a injury to the blood vessel, they can one of the first cells to act, starting repair early. So why is this important? Because when your endothelial cells are healthy, your body is protected. They help prevent heart disease, strokes, high blood pressure, and even dementia. But when they're damaged, your blood vessels don't function properly. That damage can build up over a long period of time to serious problems. Some that don't show symptoms until it's too late. So what harms endothelial cells? Well, unfortunately, some very common things like smoking, unhealthy diets, chronic stress, lack of movement, or just sitting too long every day. But there's some good news. These cells are very, very resilient, and there's a lot we can do to help them stay healthy. You can eat a balanced diet with fruits and vegetables and healthy fats. You can move your body, and even like a 20-minute walk will help. Another good thing is to get good sleep and manage your stress. You don't have to live a perfect lifestyle, just consistent and healthy choices. So the next time you feel your heartbeat, just imagine these tiny little cells making sure your blood flows smoothly and keeps your body functioning properly. Thanks for listening.